need him.
And to the left of me is my buddy ZockerStu.
I'm ZockerStu, and we have all the strugglers around to that late hour. So thanks to all of you.
Yeah, thanks for sticking this through with us.
And yeah, this is Secret of Mana. And we are going to play the most common category, which is one player, two controller. Because there are so many glitches in the game that you can actually only do with having like a second controller. So I don't think if there was a name for the boy.
How are you looking donation incentive-wise?
We have for
the boy's name.
Boy name, we have Pringles. So
Pringles.
Yeah.
Pringles.
So PR.
I hope that fits even. Like.
Yeah, it's cut down a little. So PRN.
PRI? No, PRN. Okay. Can you do this? PRN?
PRN. GLS.
GLS, Pringles, nice.
So
that's good spirit for us, I guess.
That's a worthy donation, I would say, like definitely.
Thanks for donating.
All right, so I think we are ready to go. All the other things that we're going to explain, we will do it.
Yeah, we have some intro.
So 3, 2, 1, go!
Woo!
So
using the power of mana, civilization had grown strong. Should we do this?
I don't think so. That's not cool. I mean, you probably think it is, but it is not.
Yeah.
So, we thought we will, like, the game, the main RNG core of the game is the boss battles, and from a specific point on, they all have a 40% chance of just dodging your attack without the game showing you that they just dodged it.
Which is really, really annoying.
And we thought we would donate $1 for every miss in a boss battle.
Yeah.
So, and Ben joined me with that, so we will both...
And I'm gonna take out my pencil for that, you know. I gotta write it down.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, so like, this game is notorious for, lots of misses. And, you know, some people say you shouldn't be too worried about misses, you know,
yeah,
some people say.
We will get more into detail later in the run when you just see, like, how bad a miss can be. And sometimes it's just, like, not too bad, so... Just basic start, we are playing with our friends, like outside of the village. We are not allowed to go there, but we just wanted to go there because we hear there's a treasure around the waterfall. So just having a little chat here, falling down because we are like...
And Pringles, he's obviously not too good at balancing. But the fat kid, you know, he can even run on that thing.
Like
how can he run
on I don't know.
How can he run on that thing while we can't even balance it on it, you know? Ouch, phew.
So all right, we just first of all want to find a way back to the village.
Pringles, Pringles.
And there's a weird voice talking to us, even though there's nobody around.
So yeah, we have to cut through those bushes, and wow! Luckily, there's a sword.
That's so random.
Yeah, random sword. And, you know, there's some strange voice talking to us.
So, and yeah, that's just like the basic start. The beginning, like, let's say the first 20 minutes of the run are more like a clickbait because you don't really need the second controller in the first 20 minutes.
Oh,
but after that, it gets pretty messed up. There's a lot of sequence breaks and... You will abuse the mechanic in the boss battles, which is pretty OP. You will see that later.
I guess we haven't to talk too much about the category. So this is any % one player, two controller. So only because there are two people sitting on the couch, I'm not going to be joining in and whatnot. You know, I don't even know the game. But yeah, the first start is going to be like pretty casual, straightforward. ZockerStu is going to try to kill 10 enemies on his way back to the village. These, I guess they're called, they have a really cute name in German. They're called Pogo Puschels, which is really cute, I think.
Rabbits.
In English it's rabbits, yeah. And you have to hit them twice because the normal attack does 18 damage, and then you have to attack them once again. You can see the mechanics in the game if you don't know it. You have like this bar at the bottom there, and once it's 100% you attack with full strength. If you're attacking with less like he does now, then it only does a little bit less damage. And yeah, that's how you try to level up your weapon, because yeah, like the only thing we're going to be needing later is basically the weapons of the weapon levels, because there's going to be some overcharge glitch we're going to be doing later. I mean, ZockerStu here is infamous for playing games with overcharges or undercharges or somewhat.
I basically need OP attacks for my games.
Yeah.
Like playing Secret of Evermore, it's basically the same, you're OP.
He's a really good Secret of Evermore runner, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, he can't showcase his beautiful Secret of Evermore shirt he did bring along because it's like quite coldish in here, so we had to put on a sweater. But it's okay.
So we arrived back here, and they are mad at us because we pulled out the sword, which was protecting the village from all the monsters around. So we are basically the reason why the monsters spawned.
The really, really bad rabbis, they're really strong enemies.
So
our buddy Elliot, he's angry at us, and he's for whatever reason there's an earthquake, and oh my god, there's a guy, Victor.
So twerk it, baby, come on.
And this is the first boss fight. Basically just an introduction to the fighting mechanics. And this man who appeared out of that bar on top there, he's like giving us advice on how we should fight the enemy.
It's important that you're not standing too far away from him, because then he will cast his acid stuff on you. Not too bad, it's just wasting time, because you can actually not die in the fight. The guy from above revives you.
Yo, sick fight. No misses. Good job.
Well, the misses, we will call out when the misses start, the bosses that have
it can't happen yet. Can't happen yet. And yes, about that category, we have like some tricks, because this game is really quite broken when it comes to the 2 or 3 player mechanics. So it's actually why ZockerStu, you can barely see it. He has like a chair right in front of him because you need like, some controllers. He needs to control both gamepads simultaneously. I mean, usually you're supposed to play with other players, of course. You can play this game with 2 persons, or if you have the proper adapter, even with 3 players. And
unfortunately, I don't have friends, so that's how all that started.
Oh, it's just like I mean, compatibility and whatnot. We can't hang out offline all the time. But there's also the co-op category. There's a pretty cool co-op category. You can play this. You can even speedrun this together if you want to. And yeah, he will be swapping weapons and characters, so that's why he's going to be needing the 2 controllers. Also, maybe in some rooms to finagle his other teammates, which would be controlled by AI.
Yeah, the AI in this game is... I don't think I have to say anything about that.
Yeah. And if you compare it to Secret of Evermore, for example, since this is a multiplayer game, or was supposed to be mainly a multiplayer game, all 3 characters have to stay on the same screen all the time, so you can play this simultaneously. Yeah. I like this music, it's nice and chill. I mean, lots of nostalgia with this game. And this is Hagen and his warriors. Is he called Hagen in English as well?
It's Dialog. I don't know if that's even a name.
Dialog, yeah. Okay. In German he's called Hagen, mostly. And he has some soldiers, and he's gonna go to that forest to the west and gonna fight the evil... What is it?
It's the witch.
The evil witch.
Yeah. And we got banned from the village. I don't think we mentioned that yet.
Oh yeah.
And now we were supposed to, like that guy that night talked to us that we have to visit Luca here. So she will give us introduction, like what to do next. And it's just like basic blah blah about.
Oh, he's not called Victor. He's called what? Gemma? Or was the girl Gemma?
Yes.
No,
Luca. Luca's the girl. Yes.
Luca's girl.
So there's not too much right here.
So yeah, that part, it's just trying to forward the story. Oh, and by the way, when you're staring at most of this English text, there might be the question why we're not playing this in Japanese. Like lots of speed games are played in Japanese just for shorter text boxes, and maybe because sometimes the initial Japanese release includes some glitches that were fixed in later versions, which are like which are beneficial for speedrunning though. Regarding Secret of Mana, we have a little different situation there because the Japanese situation actually can soft lock or hard lock the game. I don't know.
Yes,
It just can break the game and make it fall apart. In the Japanese version, when you do the overcharge glitch, which we're going to be heavily abusing throughout all of the game, you know, like it's like a classic RPG, you could say. We have dungeons, we have bosses at the end, and the dungeons, we're going to try to run through those dungeons, skip as much enemies as we can. And the bosses, we will try to kill them with the overcharge glitch that we will see later. And finding the spear, which is also important weapon. So the sword and the spear, first weapons we're gonna get.
Yeah, we will basically just use the sword and the spear in the run. So we leveled the sword to level 1 in the beginning of the game. Now, until we will be able to continue leveling up the sword, we will level up the spear to level 1. And that's all the setup for the glitches there. Oh, what is this? Come on.
Yo's.
Normally you want to stack them.
I mean, he despawned a flower there, right?
Yes. Like there, over the entire run, there are a lot of despawns. Like for example, you have to wait here, for example, because otherwise that plant despawns and you want them for your weapon XP. And all that stuff, like things you will not...
Yeah, lots of the speed tech goes unrecognized because it's like, despawning enemies, you know. If you're just watching the game, you're thinking, okay, it's going through dungeons, easy peasy, no problem. But, you know, actually it's like lots of movement is used to despawn enemies. And I guess the reason behind that is because the game has a built-in property that can only show or like spawn 3 enemies simultaneous on a screen. I don't know why that is. Probably because it's, because it shouldn't be getting too messy. Or maybe the game would lag or whatever, but you know, that's like a built-in mechanic in the game that they can't display or can't spawn more than 3 enemies
So,
at
and
once.
now the first heavy glitch that we will abuse.
So I guess we're gonna need some silent time here, because this is a really hard glitch. So, gonna stay focused here.
Actually, if you do a mistake, it can be really messy, so...
Gonna focus here. Keep your breath, guys. Keep your breath.
It's hardcore. So we will talk about that later.
Going good so far. Fingers crossed.
You can feel free to talk.
No, it's I want you to just stay focused, man. You know, this is important glitch. Almost there. Almost there. Hold your breath, everyone. This is a Super Metroid situation, you know, GDQ-like. Mother brain
This guy
fight.
is overhyping so much. So basically we did...
Okay, sorry.
Basically what we did, we used the glitch where we can trick the menu into doing some weird things with the items that we can actually buy or sell to create the glitched item, which we sell a total of 16 times, which is for the safe route that we are going to use for the run. And yeah, speaking of safe routes, we will go for a lot of save files in the game. A lot of safety saves, because...
Yo, nice.
So...
Now I just try to cover the fact that we don't really know how the money glitch works.
But it's pretty easy, just follow the steps in.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, with like selling some items, so the menu is void, the game doesn't know what to do there, and it gives like some weird item which is like worth a lot more, or like I guess it has to like has to do with decreasing and increasing some internal values and whatnot, and you know, it's again like some underflow overflow thingy, I guess. So yeah, that's how we cheated. Cheated again, these speedrunners. Damn it.
So I basically, so now the thing why I was like a little concentrated there is I definitely want to sell this glitched item that we sold 16 times, because it has to be multipliable through 8. That has to do with the amount of different items we have in our item menu. because we have a glitch item there. Like I just tried to somehow explain that. It's just hard to. Yeah, basically to get rid of that glitched item that we just activated there, that it will not be in our inventory. Because if you have that glitched item inventory in your inventory, it will just override the candy, for example. And if you use it, then you will just have a black screen and the game is hard locked.
Yeah.
So, but if we did that like 16 times, the glitched item disappears. So there's nothing to be worried about anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too hard. If you guys didn't recognize it, I was kind of joking about that earlier. But it's important because we're going to need some money also later to buy the armor and whatnot, right?
Yes.
And yeah, like the game usually only gives you every item 4 times. So that's really not much, you know. Regarding that, for example, 2 of your characters need magic, and you can only buy 4 walnuts to replenish the magic, for example. That's really not much. So I guess what we do with that glitch is just, you know, sort of, you know, making a missing program feature even, you know. That's the way I see it.
So, and now we bought all of these items that we will use heavily, like to cancel out spells of enemies, for example, and all that stuff. A total of 2 times, but now we will do another glitch that allows us to carry more than these mentioned 4 of each item in total. Oops. 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So yeah, and
the other ones are just
you could
4.
say not buying armor is also okay, but yeah, like everyone does it because it's just ridiculous to not buy armor in the game.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long. And now he's standing on a specific position, and for whatever reason, if you're standing on that pixel and you're trashing the suits, the armor, the spiky suit actually for that matter, yeah, that's like this underflow thingy, right? We were talking about.
Yes.
And now he has 8 items of, right?
Yeah, of each.
Now he has
so
8 chocolate, 8 Honig. What is it called?
honey.
Honey. Dude, man, my English. 8 walnuts, 8 of the cups that can refill your life if one character dies and whatnot. So that's really helpful.
Yeah, however, it does not get shown as 8 times the item. It's just a 0 now, like in the item menu, for whatever reason. Like, but once you use it, it displays 7. So I don't really know why it's 0 for 8.
Also, we're getting ripped off by that show. I mean, what was that show? We're just looking at a sprite. She's small and then she's big, or like he or whatever. You know,
yeah, that's also the weird
gender.
thing. The sprite is, like in the German version, it's a girl. In the American, it's a boy, if I'm not mistaken. And in the Japanese version, it has no gender. So, like, I don't know what that is. Like, why they just jump around with that.
Yeah. Probably translation errors or whatever.
So, now the last boss that we will actually fight without the overcharge glitch, which is coming up. So we can get a 4 cycle on that guy if we are pretty lucky. Oops.
Though I guess technically we could get the girl at this point in the game already.
Yeah.
And actually do the... Oh, dude.
Okay,
the overcharge glitch.
I have to do that without a charge now.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so if you're really lucky, this can be a 5 cycle or something, but you know.
And now I'm lucky with a 5 cycle because I totally failed that. And now he even goes down after 1 hit because the timing is different now.
Ah, okay.
No, it's nothing with RNG, yes. So that will be a lot of cycles now.
Also hype boss music. And if you're standing in the top right or top left corner, that's a pretty neat trick. That thingy shooting is barely able to hit you. So of course we're gonna use that.
So it should be 1 more attack, I think.
Gonna use that to avoid us getting hit.
Yeah, alright.
Yo, sick fight.
No, it was actually completely garbage. So, Yeah, now the naming the sprite is coming up. Donation reader. Donation reader.
Yes, sorry.
So we need the name for the sprite now.
The sprite name is Trixie, so T-R-I. Oh wait, I'm gonna wait a lot.
T-R-I-X-I-E.
Yes.
Oh, all right, I can
We can remember that.
memorize that, I guess.
So thanks to everyone who donated for Trixie, the sprite's name. So obviously the donatee thought that the sprite is a girl. So I guess we can call her she now. Please name this
No,
little
no
sprite.
muscle memory, please. Okay.
Trixie, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Trixie chime.
All right.
What a beautiful moment. I guess we hear that chime only if we get a new character or something.
Yes. So, well, let me think. I think you're right. Yes. But,
And with the sprite, we get the boomerang, a really, really powerful weapon that we're not going to use at all.
yes. I mean, there's one stretch in the late game where you use it, but I'm
really?
not going to do that because it's.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be seeing with the next boss fight incoming that actually the speedrun really is quite different when it comes to probably most of our casual experience with playing this game, because starting like in the midsection of the game, I remember I was only using matching and just busting the enemies with magic, you know, like the not the enemies, but mostly for first and foremost the bosses, you know, because weapons can miss and they're actually not that strong, unless you do the overcharge glitch, of course. And so we're not going to be doing much magic. Maybe sometimes to stun enemies or do something like that, but yeah, the speed game highly abuses the overcharge and kills most of the bosses with like only the weapons, and because just leveling matching, it's also way, yeah, just takes way too long, and I guess the low level spells, they're not doing that much damage.
So now on our way to the next boss, like as mentioned, we want to have the sword on level 2. So then we have the sword on level 2 and the spear on level 1, which we will need in that setup to... Oh, dang. That's annoying now. Oh, please, no.
Unconscious.
Yeah, that's
too bad. If it would have been like a little higher, then we actually would have been able to get out of the screen.
So...
And once again, we're killing enemies not to level up, but to level up the weapons, rather, not to level up the characters.
So and now the first time that we are actually going to use the second controller for a sequence break, which breaks kinda much, because we will skip the third character for quite a while now.
Shoutouts to Kanoni. What is he called in English?
I have no idea. I'm not reading the text, man.
Yeah, we're speedrunners, man. What is text for?
These speedrunners.
Yeah, they're bad. And cheating. No, we're not cheating. We just like to go fast. First time we're using the second controller.
So, and we always have to disable it again.
Yo, sick trick.
So, you wanna explain that?
Yeah, so what we saw there is, you saw like those two small poles with that gap, and usually what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have the whip and line up all your characters next to that pole, and the game has like sort of a mechanic. If you're like going next to those poles, your characters, you know, they group, and then you take your whip and you whoop, jump over the gap using your whip. Those little poles, they have like some other mechanic, which is quite weird, because if you're attacking the pole in like that frame, is it a frame window or only a single frame? I don't know.
It's a window.
Yeah, it's a window. So inside that window where you are like attacking that pole, I'm gonna call it whip pole, or what are they called? pole stumps?
Yeah, whip pole.
Whip
That's
poles.
what I
Okay.
would call
Yeah,
it.
those small poles you saw there, those wooden poles, you know. When attacking them, the game doesn't check for the other character, what he's doing. So if you're using that charge attack with a sword, that where the boy jumps forward a little bit and then does that slash.
Oh, that room.
Oh, this
going to be
enemy.
fun.
Yeah, he's notorious for being in the way there. So we just want to stun them and get through here. Yeah, so attacking the pole, releasing the attack from the boy with the sword, and that way you can just like go through the.
And
you're basically out of bounds. You could say.
Yeah, it's not that hard actually. It might look confusing, but it's actually.
Yeah. Also, this was the first time our non-existing third character appears. We're actually not able to name her, unfortunately, because if we're skipping her, the game names her Go 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 Go, which might seem weird at first, but Go is actually like the sort of highest letter in the alphabet of the game. So like the game uses values, of course, to display text boxes. Like we have the normal alphabet with like 26 characters, but actually the alphabet from the game has more characters than that. So like syllables that are appearing in often, for example, like A, B, S, T, or like G, O as well. Those syllables have like a single character in the game, so it's like mainly used to save space. Because like those cartridges are only like 4 megabyte large, and like seems the default name of the female character is go 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 go, like we're saying.
And she's talking with us,
she's
even
talking,
though she's not
She's
here.
telepathically talking to us. She's still sitting in her chamber, thinking about us. And yeah, coming in, we have the next boss fight though. Talking about go 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 all the time. Guess I'm going to be doing this a lot tonight, right? And yeah, you saw ZockerStu putting a barrel on the sprite. So the sprite is going to take the aggro from the tiger. So he's jumping on her. And now the tiger is like sort of in a state where he doesn't do anything. And you saw ZockerStu swapping weapons. No fade out glitch. Too bad.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
as a casual, you
this.
remember the boss as probably the hardest boss in the entire game. Like, that's at least how I saw it. Because he's just... You don't have magic at this point, and he's jumping around like crazy and making your characters unconscious. So, how that works is we have that one weapon on level 1 and the other weapon on level 2. And we need the second controller for that, to have that one character charging up the charge to the level it has. And then you swap the weapon to the lower charge. Like, you have the level 2 charge on level 2 fully charged. And then you use the second controller to swap the weapon to the weapon that has just charged level 1. And then the game gets confused because it wants to get you back onto the level 1 charge, because you have a level 2 charge on a weapon that is just supposed to be level 1. And the game just tries to go with the charges like beyond everything to get you back onto the level 1.
Yeah, and you can only do this with 2 controllers, so you're able to control the second character while the first character is in that I have loaded up my weapon state. And yeah, makes this boss pretty easy, and the other bosses following even possible at this very low level. I mean, we're leveled up a little bit, that's cool, but still, casually you're supposed to be a way higher level here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, we're just running past all of the enemies as much as we can. And did we get the whip now?
Yes.
Yeah, so
we
now
got
we
it from
can
one of the chests.
now we can take the casual way back.
No need to cheat anymore.
No need to cheat. Nice. I like that. We're honest people. So you saw there, like ZockerStu running next to the wooden pole, and that made all the characters group together, so you can use the whip to jump over there. And I guess like that's some of the properties of that wooden pole. You know, also enables the out of bounds glitch where he could just like walk through the wall earlier. Yeah, well programmed games.
It is.
And we have another boss fight. This boss actually has 2 phases. I guess each phase has around 300 HP or something. But yeah, once again, using the overcharge attack. And ZockerStu is always like looking on that small bar right next to the boy's picture there. And he looked out for a certain attack, and I guess it was like 999 damage probably again. And since we did so much damage, actually damage was enough to kill both phases of this boss fight. So that was why the death animation only like switched between the 2 sprites of the boss phase. And we're getting our first magic friend, Frosta. Is she called Frosta in English?
Undine.
Undine.
Undine, I think it is.
Undine. Oh.
And we'll actually use that magic, not too often, but we will. It's like one of the, at least a little bit useful spells.
And received a pole dart? Really? Okay. I know this game. Yeah, and again, using the magic rope. I actually didn't talk about that. Like, that's one neat upgrade, one neat item. I don't know if you need it to go through the game. I guess in low percent you would kind of skip it, I guess.
Yes, like there's no real
use for
necessary
it.
use.
Yeah, other than just leaving dungeons sooner. I mean, we saw ZockerStu also doing like a save warp earlier, where you just save and reset to get at the beginning of the dungeon again. But yeah, the magic rope can just make us teleport out of the dungeon there a little quicker, just saving like a few seconds. But of course there will be longer dungeons, and there it's really, really helpful. Also when you're playing casually, it's just nice to not have to walk all the way back there.
And so, like, the next dungeon is not too hard, but the boss can be either I can easily do a mistake there, or he can troll pretty hard. So we will do a safety save, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, the estimate is, yeah.
It's rather tight, I would say.
A little tight, but we can do this.
Let's see, like, I mean, it's the safe route that we're doing is probably like 1 minute 50 in total, that it takes away like 20 to 30 seconds in the early game.
You mean getting the armor?
Yes, and around a minute in the late game.
Yeah, buying the armor is really, really expensive. Like, problem is, like, there's only the, what is it called? The Wucherkarte?
It's Nico.
Nigo?
Yeah, Nico.
Nigo.
Nico.
Nico. Okay.
I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm just
It's
pronouncing
okay.
it like.
I'm just tired, you know. You're probably as well, but we're in this together. We're doing the night shift at SpeedCon 2019, bringing in the hype, having fun. Secret of Mana.
Hype!
Nice.
So trying to get some despawns, because these enemies are pretty nasty. Normally there are like 3 slimes spawning here.
Also, this is one of the dungeon music, which is like, I can listen for this hours. I could listen to this for hours easily, because it's like really chill. And you have like the 80s snare, you know. It's nice. And we have really nice headsets, you know, like I'm really hearing the lower end part of the music for the first time, you know. Usually when you're playing like on a wonky CRT with those 5-watt speakers or whatnot. That was actually pretty tight movement there to get through those jumping horses, or what they call the knights, if you want to call them, you know, if you're talking about the chess figure.
Alright, so now let's see. There's
Second
a
boss.
decent setup for that, but you need to get the right charge to not get in trouble. No, that's dirty.
And again, swapping back. Stunning the boss.
Ah, okay.
Should be fine. And Stu also casting a spell.
Dang, that's bad.
Oh, okay.
Should not die though.
Should be fine.
He is dead.
Gonna revive him.
I don't know if that still works.
Probably.
It should be.
Oh.
Luckily we saved.
Yeah. Good thing we saved. Okay. Yeah.
So, all right, that's like 2 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. That's why we do saves in a marathon run. You know,
But that
tough
was
boss.
no RNG. That was just getting the wrong charge.
No. But if you like the game, and especially the music the first time, you're gonna love it the second time, right?
Yeah.
Now, like, what you're trying to do there is to, like, the window is pretty tight because, like, you see, this boss, he immediately attacks, and if he casts spells, you see it's basically one shot.
The problem is you have a lot of charge attacks where the boy is running forward and then
Yeah.
he's doing his attack, and while he's running forward he's still attackable for the boss. So the boss just attacks him and he's not getting out the damage. So that's the problem.
It's like a really tight window to get the perfect charge attack you want to have. And you saw like the small bar which is running through there is our indicator for which overcharge attack we're going to have. And yeah, it's like really small frame windows. Not frame perfect, but really small frame windows to get the right charge attack. And especially if you're under pressure, because like the boss can basically attack like after 2 or 3 seconds, I would say. This is getting out of hand here. Those guys are really annoying.
We were just... Yeah, I failed a despawn there. But being low life should not be a problem as long as you get the boss.
Yeah. Now
Right.
we're gonna hopefully see this the second time. Yeah, getting through the nights. Good, good. And you can see like most of the enemies we can just run by. I mean, obviously you're supposed to fight them and also level up, but you know, well, gonna lay low. Gonna take our invisibility suit and go through here.
come on.
I'm out of here. Go, 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 go. Look back. Okay, let's do this one more time. Trying to do this real quick. Stunning with a sprite.
That should be okay.
Overcharging with a boy and doing just a spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So the spell wasn't even needed, but sometimes the boss can survive. So yeah, we're getting clapped for that.
So let's see with the estimate. That
Oh yeah,
was like 2 minutes, I guess. But
That's okay.
Should,
We're fine.
should be fine still.
you know, 0 misses. Gonna call it 0 misses. Never happened before. This year at SpeedCon, we're gonna have 0 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we talk about our donation thingy?
Yes.
Okay.
So $1 for every miss. I don't know if there's
$0.
anyone else who wants
Yeah.
to join into that, but
So every miss is another $1 for charity. We gotta figure out what we're gonna donate our miss money. I'm gonna just call it miss money, our miss donations now too. So maybe that's like talking about money and donations. Maybe we have some donations incentive we can spend this miss money to. You know, just are there cool donations incentives for the next runs coming up?
There are quite a lot of cool incentives.
I heard
that
something
we
with
have.
a Barbie
Yes, we
costume or
do.
something. You know?
There is one for Barbie where Vesa is going to dress up in a Barbie cosplay.
But you want to see this. You don't want to miss this.
Certainly. All
I
right.
definitely want to.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna donate our miss money to the Barbie costume, right? Even though if Vesa's gonna kill us, but you know.
So I will try to miss the bosses by accident now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
The thing is, it's actually talking about like actual misses where you like hitting next to the boss instead of like hitting him. That was a really bad explanation, right?
Yeah.
Talking about real misses where you're just like missing the boss instead of the boss's evasion making the hit miss. That is what I wanted to say. That's basically impossible in the boss fights because for whatever weird reason, the hitboxes from your weapon say like double or something in the fights. So, you know, even if you're like slashing there and the boss is standing over there, it's still a hit. So, pretty casual.
Yeah, and now coming up like is the first boss that has this so-called evasion rate of 40%, and then we will just trigger
we'll be
with
coming back to that later. I mean, some of you probably know the boss. Go, 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 go. Huh? She disappeared. So again, weird story part because go, 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 go isn't in our party yet. We didn't meet her yet, but she's talking telepathically through us to her friend Heidi. Is she called Heidi? No, she's Fana.
Fana, yeah.
In German, she's called Heidi.
I don't even know why they changed names when translating a game.
I don't know,
Like,
Fana
sometimes
is
it's-
like pretty uncommon, I guess. Go, 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 go. Fana! Fana!
And she's just slapping them, even though we're not allowed to see that party.
And now, evil music.
Actually, totally love that music. Sadly, it only appears like 3 times in the game.
And again, you can constantly see ZockerStu swapping the 2 characters. Since you need 100% on your bar to actually run, it's a pretty cool tech to just use 1 character and initiate a charge, so start running. And the other character, the AI character, is just also running, but leveling up his bar again to 100%. So you run, swap, and hopefully despawn the enemies that are really annoying and in your way. I guess that one enemy was called the Tomato Man. Is he also called
Yes.
the Tomato Man in English? That's
I think it
ridiculous.
is.
Yeah, Tomato Man, man. He's actually a really hard enemy.
And they are so hard to hit with a weapon, so...
Yeah, they're really annoying. So actually, go 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 is go 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 is like talking in this cutscene again because her friend Fana's over there and there's Tantalus. That's Tantalus, right?
Yes.
The bad guy.
He's like the main villain of the game.
He's the Mr. Evil, our villain, and he's gonna trap us, and we're gonna drop down and have to fight the next boss. The next boss is the first boss that has 40% evasion, and yeah, it's a freaking wall. Developers, who on earth? Like, why? What? Why? Why? You know, it's a freaking wall. It can't jump away. It can't evade. Why does this thing have evasion? Okay, we have really, really good luck.
So
Okay.
you saw that we were not even close to hitting
Yeah.
that wall with the step attack.
Yeah, like actually you have to kill the middle part, but he was like sort of attacking the eye, but the huge hitboxes also made the thing in the middle.
So
hit.
it's always funny if you run the game and you're complaining about, oh, I missed the boss and this is bad RNG, and someone is coming
Yeah.
into the chat and it's like,
Yeah.
you clearly missed it.
Yeah, what are you
Stop
doing?
complaining.
Are you insane, man? Can't you aim? No, but like ZockerStu did a run this afternoon, and I guess you had like 5 misses or something on this boss.
Yes.
Yeah, it was insane, you know. Talking to Gemma again.
So there's no dollar so far.
No dollar for
But there
Jeremy so
will
far.
be.
But
quite a
I have
few.
my book here. I will keep track.
So actually a thing that I didn't mention yet is that one of the main problems, let's say it this way, of not having the 3rd character yet is that there are some bosses that cast spells on multiple targets, and since we would usually have 3 characters at that point, we would not get so much damage in for each character individually. So the damage is not divided for 3 characters, but for 2, and on top of that we are underleveled. Well, cannot talk anymore. It's late.
It's okay.
It's too late.
It's too late to apologize.
Oh, what did I start there?
You're gonna hear more of this at our Super Mario 2 race.
Golden Coins
Yeah.
movie.
Hype race. Tune in on Sunday afternoon. Is it? No, it's Saturday on Sunday night, right?
Yes. It's
Super
like
Mario
1 in
Land
the
2.
morning or something.
Yeah. Gonna be an epic race for one of the best Game Boy games ever. One of the most laggiest Game Boy games ever. But yeah, talking again about that boss, like the misses are really, really annoying. And if I recall correctly, evasion on the bosses, if the bosses can evade your attacks, it's always 40%, right?
Yes,
And-
it's quite a lot.
Yeah, and the worst and most annoying part to me is actually not that the bosses have so much evasion. It's actually that the game doesn't even show whether you did miss a hit because of the boss's evasion. You know, like for example, the other game, probably most of you know it, Secret of Evermore, it shows when you actually miss because an enemy evaded a hit. This game just does nothing, so you don't even know, well, didn't I aim right, or what was going on there? So, you know, especially starting with this point, I guess that was always when I started fighting the bosses just with magic, you know. You have the sprite, you have go, 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 and you just spam magic, you know. That's how I do it usually.
And by the way, nobody knows exactly what these guys,
Yeah,
what they do in
it's
this game. Like
random story.
It feels like they somehow wanted to have a cool side story, but it just did not work out.
So this boss, does he have evasion?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So let's see. Getting the right charge attack.
Ah,
Was that a miss? Or
yeah, that's the first dollar.
okay.
Oh,
Okay. First dollar for charity. I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah. So as just comparison, like the lowest miss count I've ever seen is in the actual world record, which is a total of 13 misses,
Yeah.
which is insanely low, even though it sounds like quite a lot.
First miss. First $2 for charity. And yeah, but the bosses, once again, they have the max damage you can do with the overcharge glitch is actually 999. So the bosses that have still below 1000 HP, they're just one-shotting. You're just one-shotting them if you're not missing.
Yeah, the next boss is something special. He has 950, so it's very likely to not one-shot him. You can actually, but the chance is definitely lower than 50% that you one-shot him with your charge. And on top, he has this 40% evasion, so sometimes you need 3 charges to kill him.
Yeah, but I guess like story-wise, we didn't have like much sequence breaks in the last 10-15 minutes, right?
It's just basically that's why the beginning is not too exciting. It's just going
forwarding
over
the
from
story
A to B, from B to C.
Yeah, forwarding the story. This was like also a really small dungeon there with the boss. That was like the chip of the thieves or something. You know, those guys. Like I don't really know what side quest they are like having. You know, those thieves. I guess they're also trying to get the mana seeds or the mana power or something. You know.
It's like Team Rocket basically.
Yeah.
Which are just like not able to do anything, and they just appear over and over. Well, they don't even appear often. They just appear 3 times in the entire game.
Those guys.
Oh, come on.
Dude, really? Bad RNG. Worst RNG possible.
Yeah, it's always the RNG.
And you see this dungeon, this palace. You know, this was a palace, a quiet palace, but now there are evil guys, and they captured Luca, right?
Yes.
Those are the guy from the Imperium or something.
Yeah,
right?
and she says, no, don't hand it over, but we just hand it over.
Yeah. We want to save Luca. Luca! No, stop it! And yeah, the Imperium, they also brought along their boss, so remember to feed him. He also has evasion, right?
Yes.
So let's see how I'll go about the misses. Again, trying to get the right overcharge.
Yes.
That's looking pretty good. 909. Okay. No miss though.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay.
Good. No misses. Bad luck for charity.
That
Good
boss
luck
is
for...
actually sometimes quite dangerous, because if you have a lot of misses, for example, it can snowball pretty hard, and he does acid rain on both characters.
Can that one-shot you, that spell? Yes,
It's
it can't.
very rarely seen. And in case you wonder why I did not save, I had a safety save, because that is one of the points in the game where it takes forever to go to the next safe spot.
Yeah.
So don't worry. Everything planned and calculated.
Sure, sure. Oh, so you don't have to take the stairs, just can go around and talk to the seed. Yes, we are talking to seeds
So
here.
we can finally leave the beginning part of the game, which is like almost half of the entire run.
Do you have some time for some donations?
Yeah, keep going.
All right. Well, we have a $5 donation from ZockerStu saying, hello again, still awake to see a hopefully nice mana run. From our boy ZockerStu. You better show us some nice headbanging in the end, or I will let you know that Pringles is actually an original type.
Oh no.
And we've got a $10 donation from Anonymous saying, because why not?
Because why not? Because for charity, of course. And once again, shout out to our boy ZockerStu at home. sticking this through with us. Yeah, I mean, you can see it, you guys from US or whatever. You can see it's like almost 3 a.m. And, well, we try to pre-sleep a little, sort of. But, yeah, it's still... We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there, doing our job.
All right, so now into
Story.
a more dangerous
yeah.
place. Like, not dungeon-wise, but the next boss is going to be...
The Four-Season Forest. What's it called again? Springbeak, right?
Yes, it's definitely one of my worst nightmare bosses in this game.
Go, 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 go. Lovely. And now, this is actually where the sprite originally comes from. So she remembers, the sprite has like a backstory. Like as a small girl or boy, what have you, depending on in where region you played this game. Her backstory is, and please correct me, Chad, if I'm saying this wrong. I guess like being a little girl or somewhere, she got like stranded somewhere as an orphan or something, and that's how she ended in the dwarf village. And got raised by the dwarves, and landing here in the Four-Season Forest. We will see this again.
Do we count these misses in, by the way?
Only boss misses, right?
All right.
I thought.
Bamboo is afraid.
No, should we count it? I don't care.
I don't care either. Just wanted
Because
to ask you about that.
Just like with paying attention and whatnot, you know.
All right, that was.
Should we count those
kinda
in?
mediocre.
Yeah, come on. Let's count those in. Let's count
Okay,
those
that
in.
was
Was
two.
it one? Two.
Two.
Okay, 2 misses for charity. And yeah, about that backstory, I hope you don't mind me trying to rephrase that. And yeah, landing with the cannon again in the Four-Season Forest, she sort of remembers that somewhere around here her village has to be. So then she's like, yo, we should go explore more and whatnot. And hopefully no balloons and no
You can
confusions.
get silenced here. It's called silence
Yeah.
because you cannot use magic then in that status. But you are also like converted controls and all that.
Yeah, it's a really annoying spell. If
And
you
on
get
top of that, once you have that status, these owls are
Yeah.
like the final boss. They
the owls, the owls. Sorry. And that was Lufti.
that did not hit me.
First
come on.
appearance of Lufti. I was always
Okay.
Dude, that
okay.
rabbi
I
is
see.
going
I
crazy.
see. It's okay.
Turbo Rabbi. So you saw just circling around and walking through the Four-Season Forest in the proper order, which was like for our case, summer, fall, winter, spring. Hard puzzle, by the way. Well done, developers. Yeah, that makes us forward here in this town, actually the Sprite's town, and we see it's empty and there's this evil boss. Oh no, probably all her friends got eaten.
So that was just to get the charge in.
Yeah. And we only can back attack this boss, like we only can attack him from behind. Yo, one shot, sick. We can clap for that. So one of the last bosses has sub 1000 HP, right?
Yeah, it's a really nasty boss. He has evasion rate, and if he turns around, his beak is 100% evasion. If your hit connects like a little bit to that, it's immediately neutralized. And
Clearly bamboo luck, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes if you enter the fight, he immediately casts lightning on both, which is like around 130 damage.
So we could have died here, right?
Yeah, that's why I did that safety save.
Ah, you saved in the
Yes.
what are they called? The Zappler?
The Moogle village.
The Moogle, yeah. The Moogle village. You can also be turned into a Moogle. We get the Moogle belt later, right?
No,
No?
I'm sorry.
But we could get it, right? Do we need it actually in the casual story?
No.
No? It's just
We don't even need the hammer.
Oh no.
Both
Most
cool
important
items, but we will
yeah.
not see them, unfortunately. I mean,
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast for charity.
save the frames.
Saving the frames, saving the lives.
So, I mean, we will just save here, why not? I mean,
Yeah, and saving the game, of course. Also, this is the Sprite's grandpa. Shout out to grandpa. Or? Like yeah.
That's
We're
actually-
bringing the hype for Sprites, Grandpa.
That's actually a very decent grind spot if you want to grind your spells. I mean, Zatox and we did a playthrough of the hard ROM hack from Secret of Mana, and we just grinded 2 hours or so in that room and just always talking to that guy again.
Because he heals
Refills,
you.
yes.
Yeah, he heals you. Yeah, and actually, if someone could find a way to skip that little section there, then we could actually also skip the whole Spring Beak, I guess. Or do we need the spell somewhere else? I don't think so. Right?
No, it's the one time. Come on, the one time we need it.
Yeah. So again,
No, silence. Oh no, I don't know
No.
who we silenced, and now because of the screen transition, it's delayed. And oh no, it has to be the sprite. Okay, I will not control it for some seconds because
Get away till it goes away.
I'm not in the mood for that.
You know, it's enough to handle two controllers simultaneously.
It's not even that bad, but the problem is always when it suddenly stops.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You're moving.
Sorry. And now we're in a
Correct.
truffle village, right? What is it called?
Yes, it's
I guess in German.
Montago or so.
Yeah, like the mushroom village, whatever.
And here's also a nice little skip. Normally we would talk to the king and he would talk about that dragon that we can find in the cave, but we can just wiggle through by with just mashing select all the time.
Yeah, always pushing down 1 pixel. Yeah, screw the king, man. We can go to the boss right off the bat.
50% chance we will make it through that hedgehog?
Yeah, sure.
You think so?
Yeah, we're gonna make it.
Alright. Oh,
Yeah. It's like the
it's got RNG.
somewhat only RNG in this little passage here, in that
Come
little
on.
little way. Yeah, you're gonna get silenced right off the bat again.
Yeah, these are like really dangerous
Yeah.
enemies.
Good thing is only the owls, you can like hit them with a really low damage roll and they immediately drop down. Like, you know, most of the enemies, at least the non-flying enemies, have like 2 states. If you hit them with a low damage roll, they're only like stunned for a second. If you like hit them with a high damage roll, some of them like dropping down to their back, for example, and you can hit them again while they're in this stunned state. Works a
No.
little,
Oh.
dude.
Alright, we will cure that.
Okay. Yeah, okay. We have enough cure. Also can use the cure spell later if once we get go.
Yes, but we will not use that unless we are low on resources because it's annoying to always watch that.
And yeah, some of the puzzles are just using the right spell on some of these orbs to just like forward the game.
So we had to wait that it.
We
So
should have
because
played it.
there's a boss fight coming up, I will definitely hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, that was 3 silences in what, like 3 minutes or something?
Oh, come on. It's too early.
So again, swapping over to the spear
That boss is the last boss that has no evasion, right?
and trying to get the right charge
Yes,
attack.
that's good.
That was pretty good. Keep that.
Ah,
And
that's stupid now. I have to redo the charge attack now.
yeah, because the sprite was knocked out, he couldn't keep the charge attack, so...
Okay, this is going to
should
be
you should heal, right?
really nasty, yes. I will definitely heal both.
Yeah.
The stupid thing, however, is he can just stay AFK in my sprites now and they will, like that. Oh,
Yeah.
no, okay.
Okay, we're safe.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, that can happen.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, surviving, getting through here. Nice.
Alright.
No misses. Too bad. But yeah,
Yeah.
good fight.
Sadly, no evasion. right?
Nice
now
save,
the
nice
fun
save.
begins.
Oh yeah, it has no evasion, right? I
Yes.
forgot, yeah. So yeah, from now on, is it every boss that has evasion?
Yes,
every
boss
boss,
has
dude.
evasion right now.
Yeah. Yeah, one P2C means 1 player, 2 controllers. You can also, there's also a co-op category, so if you're saying, oh, I can do this better with my friends, with my friend A, friend B, you know, just gather around, get a Super Famicom or a US NES, get the card, get a ST2 SNES, whatever, what have you, and speedrun the game. I guess the co-op record is pretty good though.
Yeah,
what do you
it's,
think?
however, it's slower than the normal record, but that's just because
it's not
it's
optimized.
harder to grind that with
Yeah.
multiple people.
Oh, Flammy. That's actually the only name that was like translated to the German version, right? If I
No,
recall
it's
correctly.
Lufti in German.
Are you right? Lufty, of course. Yeah, so like this, I don't know, what's the deal with Flammy again? You know, we get him only later, right? He's small.
Yeah.
He's still small, right? He still has to grow.
And his parents got eaten by that snake.
Oh yeah, poor story, man. Lot of the story is actually really
No.
really sad, not poor. Oh, he was falling asleep, right? If you didn't hear him.
Yes.
Hope our viewers are enough.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, and also if you're just tuning in now, I saw some questions earlier in the chat where you got so filthy rich. We did like a money glitch earlier, which sort of like overflew or underflew the money and whatnot, and yeah, it's a glitch. That's all we know. It's working, you know.
Every RPG needs a money glitch.
Yeah.
In some way. Or a way to make illegal money.
We don't know how it works, but we do know it works. That's the important part. That's some nice.
Oops.
What is the term for that? Onomatopoeia. It's like when you have words that are actually trying to express like a sound, you know. That was like the fep, because they had like there was fep, you know. The game said fep. It was, you know, whatever.
Oh, pace is not looking too good. Like normally you want to have that next following boss sub 1 hour, and we're already over that. But
We're
let's
good.
see.
We're good.
2 hours can still happen. Definitely. But we got a little trolled by some bosses and failed a little bit, of course.
It was fep. It was PFEPP. That was at least what the game said.
We just better bury that.
Yeah. This music is fun.
So, you meet that guy here. It's a famous pirate, Sergio.
Yeah. So
Sergio.
Sergio is a really smart guy, so he's gonna help us. Fire! And those guards, they can, you know, they get distracted and they leave you. Why are we getting caught again? Do you know what's happening?
They think we are spies from the Empire. Like, these guys who capture us are actually good guys.
Oh, okay.
There's some funny clips from me in that room, because that guard can just get stuck on the exit for like 20 seconds.
I mean, that's really, really random. Dude, I remember my last casual playthrough, it took me forever to find that freaking door there. It's so well hidden inside that wall. Pangles?
It makes me so proud to play a character that's actually named.
Oh, there's go for the first time,
yes,
actually.
Now she actually joins us, because luckily, we have to say, you have to do that thing in the game, like that whole sequence with getting captured, because otherwise you would never ever get her into your body. But yeah, she's level 1 now.
Yeah. I mean, the other characters are not that much higher, so, you know.
Yes, you will see, like, after the next boss, she will immediately...
Doesn't matter much.
Get, like, 8-9 levels.
And the next boss. That has 40% evasion.
That's another boss, by the way, I forgot, that also still has, or again has below 1000 HP.
Ah, okay. So we can one-shot him if we're lucky?
And if we're getting a good charge somewhat. Oh, that's a bad charge.
I guess that was a miss, right?
Yes.
We heard the ping.
That's another miss.
Yeah, like once again, it's not that because Stu isn't...
Okay, now we got it.
Okay, nice one-shot. So 5
Yeah,
misses
with
so
2
far.
misses.
Yeah. Once again, not because ZockerStu was aiming wrong. It's just like because like I don't know, the radius from the hitboxes of those weapons is enormous.
And now she has over
Way to
100
go.
HP immediately.
Yeah, I mean that's like what,
And another
5
stupid
levels
thing,
or something.
to get out of that room again, you have to talk to a random guy that looks like all the others.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. But he's luckily always on the top
On the
right
same
in the
spot.
beginning when the screen loads.
You can actually move these guys around, right?
Yes.
I always found that ridiculous. It's like the only NPC that's just standing there and you can move them around. I guess you can also move the other NPCs around, but they're a little more.
What am I actually doing here?
Hmm?
I was buying the wrong equipment.
Ah, okay. Do you know this game?
No. That's a blind playthrough, right?
Blind playthrough, surely.
Blind race.
Sure. It's actually from 1993, right? I didn't remember this. Well, it was that old, this game. I have to say, with 1993, it must have been one of the earlier games. But I mean, I guess it's a sequel though, right? With I guess the original title for this game was Seiken Dentensu 2 or something, or 3?
Yeah.
3? 2?
I don't even know what the first game is. But yeah, it also has a
It has a predecessor, of course. I guess.
but the sequel is also a pretty cool game. Unfortunately, it was only released in Japan, if I'm right.
Yeah, the Seiken
Not even in
Dentensu.
the US. It's a mess. And we bought new armor and we casted these ice weapons because this is an RNG mess. Like there's no consistent way to get through here without too much pain.
Yeah, and the AI characters, they always get like stuck
Like
somewhere. And
Oh, no.
okay.
Alright.
I mean, it's funny that you're like casting the ice spell on your weapons when you're actually walking in the ice desert, you know? Would have made much more sense to like cast a fire spell on your weapons or something. And of
Not
course,
too lucky in that run
Yeah.
with all that stuff.
let's see. Yeah, maybe just go past that wolf. Yeah, like this. The snowman.
No.
Shouldn't be too bad though.
Annoying again.
I mean, that's why we buy the armor, especially for a
Yes,
marathon run.
I don't even know how much damage they would deal, but you always buy that. Like World Record also has that like everyone buys the ammo. That's not cool now.
Yeah, he's like really just the AI being
Oh.
stuck there all the time. That makes it quite difficult. Actually, that's actually a big advantage if you're playing this game co-op, because the AI just doesn't want to go along what you want. I have to time it properly.
No, that's okay.
Okay, nice.
There are some bosses where it's totally doesn't matter at all which charge you get. It's just a matter of getting a fast animation to not lose too much time. But there are a lot of bosses where you lose a lot of time
nice.
or
No
get
misses.
into danger.
Yeah, we clap for that. Sick fight, man. Sick fight.
Since when do you clap for good RNG, by the way?
always.
But we also clapped when you died in...
Yeah, that was like, definitely a surprise.
Alright, so please some...
Nice small glitch here. When we talk to the guy, we can actually go around and talk immediately to the oven.
Yeah. Normally there's
skips
a trigger
small-
in front of the
yeah,
stairs.
skips a small cutscene.
Somewhere there.
Yeah, of course we're gonna open it.
Ready for hype music.
Oh, Salamando.
Rip.
Guess we're gonna have the music later again, though.
No.
No.
Only if you do that side quest where you get the Moogle badge.
It's like Quattros all over again, you know.
Yes.
The beautiful Quattros music in Terranigma.
I knew that would happen.
You got some time for donations?
Yeah.
All right. We've got a $20 donation from Flying Enemy saying the secret of mana is that it's a beautiful, beautiful mess. And a $5 donation from Anonymous saying count me in for the missed donations.
Sure. You can join us once again. ZockerStu and I, we're gonna donate $1 to charity for every miss and like every boss fight ongoing. All the bosses will be having 40% evasion. So yeah, it's a crapshoot, and we'll see how much misses we're gonna get. So yeah, if you want to join us, good idea. Gonna be playing this game for maybe 50 minutes more, and there will be some more misses, I guess. We're currently standing at 5. That's actually not that much.
Not
It's
too
actually
much at
pretty
that
good
point.
RNG. Could be world
Especially
record.
because we counted in the misses at these guys in the village.
But world record has 13, right? Including
Yeah.
the non-boss fight misses and
Yes.
whatnot. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
But as said, like some misses are just time loss of like 4 seconds, like to redo that attack, and some misses can
Yeah.
lead to like 20-30 seconds time loss.
There are some fights which are where it's quite detrimental that you're not missing because the bosses just will
So
go away.
hopefully I will not have problems with the next sequence break,
Yeah.
because in practice today it
Oh,
did
yeah.
not work for some reason,
Yeah.
like quite often.
This is also a trick which is looking really, really cool in my opinion. So, gonna use some barrels and then a spell, and for whatever glitched weird reason, we're gonna put another
Look at her
barrel.
arms.
Yeah, nice, nice.
Oh no, please go away. Alright, that's
Yo,
good.
sick, nice. That actually skips it's a huge sequence
Yeah,
break.
it skips the entire ice palace.
Yeah. What was the deal there? You have to go, usually you have to go to the basement in
Yeah,
this
to
dungeon?
the left, and then like 2-3 rooms, and then that's the basement, and they say like it's too hot in here, we need to find
You
another
need to
way.
go to the ice dungeon first and then get... What do you get in the ice dungeon
Yeah,
again?
you fight Santa Claus basically. he's a monster because he touched the mana seed.
Oh,
And
turned him evil.
yeah, and yes, and then you get the mana seed back, like the seed from the fire palace, and you want to place it back on top. But since we did not even visit it, we will see the fire palace seed is anyways in its location. Small skip,
Easy, right?
just going through that. Like it's again the whip poles there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Freeze level 0.
Another skip here.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
need
pretty
to
cool
cast
skip,
it
yeah.
twice, and then while the second
That's
cast
really
is still
cool.
going,
Yeah.
we enter the room, and that causes the boss to not really trigger.
Bye-bye. Yo, sick fight.
No misses!
No misses! Dude, what a rush. What a rush. Top strats tonight.
Oops. Alright.
And yeah, we touched the seed.
Yes, and the seed was there even though we did not ever enter the ice palace.
Oh yeah, right. It's supposed to be still stone, right?
Yes. So, but whatever.
Badly programmed game, you know.
And another nice
They should
thing,
have seen, developers should have seen this coming, I think.
I think so. They like did not do quite that work.
Obviously.
And it's interesting that both games that are like called Secret of
Yeah,
just glitchy messes.
yeah. I mean, though they are they have different developer teams, right?
Yes.
So now we're going to keep a low profile while in the Empire. Low profile, I mean, like, you know, if you look at those 3 guys, that's not exactly low profile, I would say. You have the guy,
Right.
you know, the humongous muscle boy. You have the beautiful go. And you have the little sprite, you know. It's like, I don't know.
It's
Let's
a little
see.
suspicious, but
Yeah, little
I mean,
suspicious, you know.
come on, just overcharging into the guards, and
Yeah, should be fine. This music, I like this music a lot.
so who would have thought that another small skip is coming up?
The skip where it gets stuck in the doorway because the woman doesn't want to leave.
So we want to
This is
align with that
beautiful.
wall here,
Ah, yeah.
like that the pixels get pushed to a specific point, and then we can just run past that guy that normally blocks that
Yo,
sewer entrance.
sub-pixel manip. See.
But it's not a big save. You just need to get the code and then enter it there, and that's it.
But for the code, you would have needed to go into that tavern casually,
yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, casually. But actually, if you know the code, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know it, so if I would jinx that glitch, yeah, I would have to go there.
Those guys are really annoying because if they attack you, they can turn you to ice. And since that's like a little unsafe, we're gonna just use the balloon spell on them. Actually, balloon spell is quite hilarious
that
in
room
my
is
opinion.
very annoying, and I don't know why they are doing with things like that.
Casting Acid Storm.
Come on, we will just cast the candy on him. Oh, did you see that?
He was still attacking, right?
Beautiful glitches. Ooh.
Just ballooning everything.
It's not too bad if she...
Yeah, you can
yeah.
use the honey on the sprite if she dies.
Alright, and now we are just selecting our way through here to not get hit.
Yeah.
Even though I get hit the entire time, but...
Yeah.
Alright, we
Another-
definitely have to rebuy
Yeah.
herbs later in the game.
Yeah, sure.
It's just a small time loss, it's not too bad.
I mean, the silences were just too much.
Yes. Nothing we can do about that. Nothing. Well, it's always hard to say if you just misplayed, because the enemies mostly behave in a specific way if you do it always the same. So...
That's what we call the random number generator.
And we will do another safety save soonish. Normally I should not need it, but you never know. And if I would have to reload, that would be like 10-minute time loss. So
So you could have saved now, right? Oh no,
Yeah.
there's the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were already in the end. This guy's always like, you know, what's
come on,
going on with
we will
those,
even
you know?
sleep because we are low life. So what?
Ah, yeah, good.
So you can enjoy that.
The sleeping animation, especially the sprite. That's probably how I look when I go to bed tonight.
It's how you listen, at least. That's what I can say.
Yeah. Yeah, but those guys behind the what you call it, you know, it's like you're saying they're standing there all day long, you know, just doing.
And
this.
the leg is insane in that town for whatever reason. It's just
Too many sprites on screen, I guess. Kappa, you yeah, too many sprites on screen. Yeah.
that hurt a lot.
Yeah, heard that a lot. There's Fana, our girl Fana. And actually we have go now, so she doesn't have to talk us telepathically anymore.
So, and she's slapping her now. Like, both got controlled, like, this Fana and Dialog, her husband. I don't know if they are married, but, or
No,
boyfriend.
Yeah, I guess
And-
they're only like fiancéed, or whatever you call it. What do you call it? Engaged. Thank you.
We are men, we don't have any idea about words like that.
Yeah. It's like the passive vocabulary and whatnot, you know. When I'm hearing that engaged, I'm like, dude, you know this, but yeah. So yeah, but go is in a really bad situation now because her fiance and her bestest friend Heidi/Fana/ are still captured by what is he called? Tantalus or
Yeah.
Thanatos, whatever. Thanatos. Yeah,
So that dungeon's actually kinda hard. Once you know where to run and with which character you have to run, it's not that hard, but enemies always behave in a different way depending on which character you are controlling in the lead. So that's why I sometimes seemingly randomly change the characters that I'm controlling. Oh. And it's always dangerous. Like, these enemies, even though we have a mid-game armor, they will
they're doing
deal
a
like
lot of
over
damage.
100.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes even like up to 200, or it's like a one-shot.
Yeah, in the clouds there also. Oh, sorry. They can also really cast annoying spells and make you stuck, right?
Yes. And they can cast like status effects, which would use another herb. But we will rebuy some of them just to be safe.
I could see us running out of those eventually.
Which should never happen in a normal run.
Yeah.
Like, that's really unlucky if that like that, for example, now.
Trixie is engulfed. Oh, she was like
All
stuck
right.
there. In the
That
flames.
room is pretty... Let's see if I can get it.
Like some despawn glitch going on here.
Okay, now. You want these enemies to not spawn, because these two enemies are
Yeah, it's just the AI goes crazy and
total pain. Like,
Yeah.
that room in general is total pain, but let's make it through without dying. Yes.
yeah, good. I mean, if we're gonna die, it's not too bad. I mean, we can use a honey or one of the live cups.
So that enemy is annoying. You want to attack him because, yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, you can just also bust your AI friends. And we have another wall. And again, it has evasion. Thank you, developers. Thank you. Nice.
So now we need to cast the honey because she's on 0 HP.
Yeah, but
And only honey still heals you, even though you're technically dead.
that was a
like
miss,
this.
right? Two misses?
Yes. Oh, another honey.
For the sprite.
All right,
Okay,
two
nice.
misses. It's still okay.
Yo. Bringing in the hype.
Now the favorite boss of them all. Coming up.
Everyone's favorite.
And after that, we are close to a huge amount of sequence breaks. I hope you can finish talking about the first one when the second one appears. And all that stuff.
Yeah, sure. I know the speed game. And
Oops.
I paid attention this afternoon when you were explaining all this stuff to me, right? So
Yeah,
we
and
have...
There he is. We finally found him.
Yeah.
Quest might be over.
I mean, those are love stories, right? Go, 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 and dialogue. That, you know...
Beautiful names.
Yeah. Go, 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 go.
It's a trap! What are we going to do?
Oh yeah, right. It was a fake dialogue, right? Or no, dialogue is
he's
controlled
the right
by.
one, but he gets controlled.
He's
yes.
controlled by Thanatos. I was just imagining, like, you know, I was just imagining a marriage, you know, in like a church, where the priest goes like, go, 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 go. Will you take dialogue as your future husband? Then answer with, go, 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 go.
I'm go, 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 go. I want that.
I mean, actually, if we would have skipped the girl, this would probably be the next cutscene where we would get the girl after it, even though we skipped her, because like we lose her, we lose the character, we lose control of the girl for a second. You can see the character.
And yeah, it's
It's
good
going
that
away.
we have 3 characters, because in that fight we definitely need 3 characters.
Yeah, so that's the infamous vampire. Again, we did attack the vampire there to just make him stuck, and again trying to get a certain attack with the overcharge glitch. Meanwhile, casting.
Nah, that's the wrong judgment.
Yeah,
Could
that's
be a case that-
unfortunately a charge where Stu's timing is like.
I think I might redo the charge.
Yeah, but Stu has to recalculate the moment when he has to let go of the charge now,
Still
because
okay,
you can
okay,
see
we will.
the boy is like jumping a little bit forward with swinging the spear and then start attacking, and you know, just the timing is pretty tight between those hits. So again, we're trying to stun lock the
Yeah,
vampire.
that's the right one.
Okay, nice.
No. Oh, I wanted to get here into position it.
Okay, as long as you don't lose the overcharge. Okay. What was that? Another miss?
Yeah, I'm kind of losing control here.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. Stunning, and then again casting the
Yeah,
spell.
We do it like that.
Hopefully we can make him get stuck there. I guess we're in 2 misses, right?
And that's the miss now.
Okay, that's the third one.
That's another miss.
Oh. Okay. Okay, first hit. Okay. That's a
Wait a
different
little
charge
bit.
attack though, right?
Yeah, it transforms after the first hit in that fight.
Ah, okay. Only in that fight?
That makes it like a
Yeah.
little harder.
Yeah, really messy. Yeah, it's like the problem because like once he releases the attack button, it's
Another
not.
miss.
Yeah,
That's insane.
dude.
So that takes forever now, that fight.
Yeah.
Oh well, come on.
We have time, you know. It's 3 a.m. Casually playing Secret of Mana. And I mean, like, oh,
right.
nice. So that was the last one. Yo, we can clap for that.
We will have another vampire coming up in the Mana Fortress later.
Yeah, that's one. That one's gonna be even more annoying because he has more HP, right?
Yeah, like that's for example a fight. The more misses you get, the harder it gets.
Yeah.
To
And we had
make
5
up for that.
misses. So, or I counted 5. Do you agree? Was there
I
5?
did not count them. I just told
Okay.
you.
Okay. Let's consider this 5 misses. So we're at a total of 12 misses right now. So one more and we're tied with world record.
And we have quite some more bosses to
Yeah,
go
we have
through.
some more bosses. I mean, this is
I don't see
basically
this
a
being
boss
30.
rush now. What?
I don't see this being 30 in the end. See,
Gotta be
consider.
close. Again, the Magic Pope. And getting out of this dungeon. And yeah, but I guess the evil villain Thanatos or whatever he's called, he still held. Did we free Thana? Or is she like?
Yes, she's free now.
She's free, but Dialog is still away. So we have like a multi-quest sort of going on, you know. The boy wants to do it right again, and dude, why are they missing all the time?
Now that they have to hit them.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So we're setting up the next sequence break.
Yeah. Yeah, like the quest, you know. The sprite, you know, she's just like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever you guys are doing, you know. I'm a homeless sprite, and I grew up with these weird dwarves, you know. So I'm cool to go. I'm cool to roll with whatever you're doing. The boy wants to fix his fault because he pulled out the mana sword, and Dialog. No, not Dialog. Go, you know. Driven in her juvenile state, which tells her to procreate and whatnot, you know. She only wants to revive. She only wants to get back to Dialog, of course, and settle down, get a family going, you know, these kind of stuff.
Would that story have a happy ending?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Alright, I'm not. Wait.
This AI.
Alright, so we position
Right.
ourselves in a specific way that she gets past the guards.
Nice.
the ghosts.
Okay, we can clap for that. That's a pretty good skip.
And with that, we skip going to the Emperor the right way and getting trapped and having to fight
Yeah.
another boss. And also because of that, there are no enemies in that section of the dungeon.
Oh yeah, right.
We can just run through here.
I guess the trigger that makes the enemy spawn is probably the guards disappearing or something, right? Could be not. Whatever, you know.
Alright. And you have
Okay.
to hit that
Yeah,
thing in the
hit
wall
that.
too.
You have to hit the wall so something appears or disappears or whatever, so you can walk through. And that's actually not even a glitch. That's casually into the game. So once again, shoutouts to devs. Overcharging the weapon again.
That's good.
That's the right one, yeah. That's like the level 1 attack, right? Where he immediately stabs.
Yeah. And
Yo,
no miss.
sick! No misses.
No dollars.
No dollars for charity. But we got some bosses ahead of us, so you know. Don't be too excited. Once again, we're gonna be donating $1 per miss. And you know, you might think those guys are too cheap. You know, we're cheap. You might think those guys are cheap, but you know, what was the run with the most misses you ever had?
I had like the most that I actually counted was 31 misses, I
Yeah.
think.
So,
But
well,
I did not like count them all.
I would say average is something between 20 and 30, 20 and 25, something like that.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. Oh, and King Truffle is here to save us because is this the palace collapsing or something? Right?
Yeah, he's just mad that he lost again and burning the whole palace down.
And there's Lufty slash
And now we
Flemmy.
can destroy the entire game.
Hype music.
So the next skip will let us skip 3 dungeons. This is quite a lot. Normally we would enter there for the first of these 3 dungeons.
Also nice music. I really like this music. I remember I leveled a lot on this mountain playing the game casually. And again, we're using the pole.
Alright.
The pole glitch.
No, get in here again.
Is it called the pole glitch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how they call it, but
Nice.
so to just climb up the fast way. We
yeah.
could also do it casually, but
I just remember it's really annoying to like jump over these gaps all the time.
so she's not allowed to die, the sprite? Okay,
Okay, we're good.
because that would just be annoying again.
Yeah, so I mean, you can access this area right off the bat in going up here, but this weird-looking guy, he would only say something like, "Oh, the master hasn't returned yet." Yeah, Sage Yacht.
Yes,
he's
and
out.
we can just talk to him when
Yeah.
we release the charge, and while we talk, she
Yeah.
just jumps over the...
I mean, it's the
all
same
that
like
stuff.
with a pole glitch, I would say. You know, you just release the jump attack from the boy, and while
a rabbit.
Nice, you're killing that. All the experience from that rabbit, man. That's gonna save us
I
later.
think they even give you like really 1 XP, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I think it was 1 even.
Yeah, so like once again, what we're doing is just tricking the game into not checking where the clips are around us. So we're just like no clipping through that wall, and yeah, like ZockerStu said, skipping 3 dungeons. I don't even remember exactly what those dungeons were, you know.
It's like the Palace of Darkness, I think it's called, or like something like that. And another small dungeon which has like 2 bosses. And then another dungeon where you just get a spell, and then another small castle where you
dude.
just have to fight 1 more boss. Like a very cheap boss. It's just an enemy basically.
Yeah, thank Christ we're speedrunning this. So it's actually helpful that we're having the sprite low-lived.
Right, so
Because
again-
you see, this is the doppelganger fight, and pretty cool feature, which we're gonna of course abuse here is if your normal character dies, the doppelganger dies as well. So that makes this fight really fast. And yeah, for whatever reason, we're also warping right through the entrance again.
Thank God, because that
Yeah.
dungeon is just so annoying.
Yeah,
Nobody likes that.
So now it turns out Sage York is that guy for whatever reason, and he's telling us. What does he tell us exactly?
Yeah, that we have to hurry, and we
Yeah.
are brave enough to save the world, and we have to hurry to the Sunken Palace.
The Sunken Palace. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
So, but before that, we will land in front of the Ice Palace, which we skipped earlier, because now that we skipped the Ice Palace, we have another neat trick that we can do. Because normally, there's Santa Claus in this dungeon, and he does not want to harm you, of course, he's Santa. And that's why once you enter that screen, you have a barrier that if you die, you just get spawned here again. So since we leave the screen by flying, we still have that barrier active. So if we die now, we will just spawn there again.
Does World Record this?
Yes.
This one.
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it?
No, because maybe I just wasn't listening properly. Sorry. I thought this sounded optional.
You sound pretty tired. Now.
Yeah, I am. I'm really tired. I'm an old man. I need my sleep.
And I wonder that you're not freezing the entire time, because
Yeah.
usually you are like that kind of guy.
I mean, I remember this notorious stream last year at SpeedCon where people guessed I was 55 years old or something, which was actually just the guys from. Dude.
Oh.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's bad now. Whatever.
Okay.
No, that's all planned. Like, it had to go that way.
Ah, okay. small moment of shock.
Well, now the biggest break, I would say. The biggest sequence break.
That's
Let me
another
check my
Nelly port.
resources first. The herbs. 1, okay.
1 herb.
We will, oh, wow, we are really good in Cups of Wishes.
Yeah.
But I will rebuy 3 herbs.
Only used honey so far.
Come on, buy.
Honey.
Even though that costs some time again, but I just don't want to stand there and being paralyzed or so and not being able to heal that away.
We can do this.
Now we save at that guy. That guy is pretty famous because...
It's cold.
Alright. Because if you save there, you will actually not be able to ever load that again.
Yeah. Oh, did you talk about that? Yeah, you did, right?
What?
About the new game stuff?
No, not yet.
Because I don't know anything. I'm gonna shush.
So you just land on that island, and because of that, if you save at this guy, the game does not know where to set your position when you load the game. So you can basically not load the game again. If you want to load the game now, it's just black screen. So you can just load a screen from the game into that memory of the save file if you hold the soft reset for long enough. And then you just spawn there, and we will do that to spawn in the beginning area now. Because there our characters are actually invincible because it's at the beginning and they should not be there because there's still like the cutscene usually. And that's why they are invincible unless they get healed. So the girl and the sprite will immediately get visible again.
I mean, I have to
Because
say,
of that,
it kind of feels weird to me, you know, because like you're starting a new game and you're somewhat loading into that screen and whatnot. You know, it always felt weird to me, you know, like because you know I have another speedrun strat, you know, just starting a new game and having on save file 4 like a save in the mana fortress or something, and then you know, oh, whoops. Already in the mana fortress.
So, and we need that invisible character to be able to walk through walls once that guy interacts with something or charges his attack, so we can just go to the right here.
Sick.
And we just need to hit 2 specific triggers to trigger the boss in the room we were before.
Yeah, this is casual gameplay. All casual.
I always did it like kind of like that when I was a kid.
Yeah, right. That's what you remember from your casual playthroughs.
So now we heal the boy, that he can do stuff again. And that trigger now triggers the boss.
I guess this is a really long dungeon, right?
Yeah, usually this dungeon is...
Really,
so that's
really
why
freaking long.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this is the boss already.
Yes. So...
Doesn't look like a boss. We also have no boss music, man. Kind of disappointed.
So now we have to wait, because when he hits we cannot hit him.
Was that a miss?
No, okay.
No misses. Okay. But again, like I know there was like only the phase 2, like because I was remembering we had that boss earlier in with the, like a blue.
Yes, but here he's immediately.
What was that dude doing there?
Yeah, it's the Emperor. Like that guy
also
who's
skipped
like
the cutscene, right?
one of the evil guys. Just they killed the Emperor because Thanatos is now like the leader, and they joined him and thought like, well, the Emperor is useless more or less. So and that boss might cause some trouble now because it's pretty hard to move while doing all that and paying attention on if you have the right charge attack. Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
We always have to... okay.
Miss?
That's bad.
Was that a miss?
I think it was. I mean, it could also be that I was just...
Nah, I guess it was a miss.
You always must have one character between you and the boy, because she's always targeting the one that is closest to her.
And you're sacrificing go for that purpose?
There was another miss, by the way, and another miss.
Oh.
Wow. No. Oh shit, that might be dangerous, no?
Uh-oh.
Come on, swap the characters, please. That's quite a lot of misses. Alright.
Okay, nice.
So
Yeah, so like this is where the second controller comes in handy again. So that way you can just position yourself in front of the boss. And once again, you know, if you actually have 3 speedrunners who know the game, who know the tech, you know, I guess this might be a pretty cool co-op speedrun. I guess the Moon Brothers also did a speedrun of this at their German Speedenhausen somewhere, like 2 years ago or something.
So another time the reset loading the memory into the corrupted file now to just skip a little chat.
Oh, right to the boss.
And that's why we have no music, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty boring, but
Glitching the game. Nice. Immediately getting the attack. Oh, I have to count misses again.
yeah, that boss can
That was one, right?
cost a lot of time if you just miss him often. And the funny story about that boss is he's so glitched. Like normally he casts
Was that a
stuff-
miss?
Yes.
Okay.
On us, like after he casted that speed up on himself, but he will never ever be able to speed himself up because he did that barrier in the beginning. So he always speeds up us, which is just totally stupid.
Well-programmed boss, right? I mean, I guess the only way that he does damage is like he's going from left to the right or something. And by the way, why is this place looking like the Mana Fortress already?
Yeah, because it's... I don't really know, but I think it was casually like they want to reactivate the Mana Fortress and it was like hidden there somehow. And now the fortress itself is sinking and the Mana Fortress is rising, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. Like I don't really know about like exactly how that was.
Again, Bamboo, you're bringing me
No,
into
not like
trouble.
last year. Like I don't know anything about Mystic Quest, but that's kind of different.
Yeah, it should be. You know, we were doing this thing last year, not at 2 a.m. in the morning, but 6 a.m. or in the morning or something. And, you know, I was always asking stupid questions about the speedrun of Mystic Quest. Also hype music when you're with Flammy in there.
And that's another minute timeless now because of the safe route. We will
Yeah,
get
it's no problem.
the damn useful armor because everything in the Mana Fortress would one-shot any of our characters, like anything. But now, because of all that money that we glitched in the early game, we can just full equip everyone.
And it's like the same for every character, so you don't even have to buy different stuff. But yeah, it's really expensive. If you played this casually, you had to farm a lot of money to actually buy all this stuff. Because Nico is a really... He likes to rip off people, you know. But you can see the status values. We're going from a 34 armor to a 240 armor. So, yeah. If you're playing it risky, you'll be basically one-shot by any enemy. Oh, we're going to the Mana Fortress already, right?
Yes, because now we will skip, like, you would visit the Pure Lands now, which is a big dungeon with 6 bosses again. But we can skip that entire dungeon.
That volcano, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll just skip that.
And again, because of character swapping, we're gonna load up the sprite. Gonna do the animation with the sprite. And you saw the sprite jumping on that small yellow thingy there. You saw that there, the blinking yellow thingy. And that's actually something, if you step on that yellow thingy, it's like a trampoline and it pushes you up that, that ledge. And yeah, for whatever reason, that animation of the characters jumping up that ledge is happening now.
Yeah, it gets
And
like queued up to happen immedially once you land it. Normally there's that trigger that sends you back because of the barrier.
The barrier.
It's just flashing screen.
What was the text box saying there again?
Oh, we have to go back.
Yeah, we have to go back.
Like
yeah, it's not even
just
saying...
not explaining anything.
Yeah,
it's just, oh no.
It's not even saying, oh, there's a barrier, we can't get through. It's just saying, no, we can't land here. I don't know why does the game even offer that you can land in the Mana Fortress at all? It doesn't make any sense.
If you see like empty screens, that's because of despawning the enemies. Like the whole Mana Fortress might look a little empty now if I'm doing it correctly.
And you hear the wolves howling.
We might still make estimate. I can't estimate. But
Estimating the estimate.
it might, depending on Buffy fight and Thanatos throw.
It's okay. You know, I made up some time earlier, so don't worry. My treat.
Yeah.
My treat tonight.
And then we can all go to... Well, no. I'm sorry for all the stuff. For having to stay up the entire night. So normally that attack, for example, would have just straight killed the sprite. And they're trying to absorb magic from the boy who
Yeah,
does
good
not
job.
even have any MP.
Stupid enemies, man. Stupid RNG.
So another vampire fight, hopefully this time with the right charge. That's the most important thing, to
Yeah.
get the right charge to be able to stun lock him.
Less RNG.
Well, we get the RNG at least. That might be hard to time now. Yes.
Nice. Let's
That
go.
might...
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, that's bad timing now for that.
Because
Yeah.
he's eating the
Okay, I
sprite.
have to... That's no miss, I was just...
What was no miss? Okay. Just
Yeah,
bad timing.
I mean, you can write it down. It's with 30.
Was that a miss?
Yeah,
That was a miss.
that was a hit. That was a miss.
Was a miss, right? Another?
Yes.
Dude. Buffy. That was a hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know that...
Another miss.
That you are unlucky once the MP of the sprite are empty.
Is that happening soon?
In my... Oh, he's dead, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That
okay,
was a clean
nice,
fight.
nice. We can clap for that. Ooh.
So it should look like that once he's down there, he never moves up again.
Yeah.
So estimate could
Yeah.
still... It's still hot. It's still hot.
We're on, we're on.
Let's see. Let's see.
I mean, I have to say the world record is pretty optimized and also pretty good RNG throughout that run.
Yeah, world
So-
record was 4240 or something like
142, yeah.
Yeah, that's-
So our estimate is 18 minutes below world record, and yeah, for such an RNG heavy game, that's actually quite responsible. Maybe 210 would have been even better.
that. Yeah, the
but, you
run
know.
was not even that bad, except for the Fire Gigas death in the beginning. That was really...
That was kind of annoying, yeah. But that's why we do safety saves, you know, that's live, that's marathon.
At least now they were worth anything that I did then.
Yeah, sure,
So,
sure thing. I mean,
So
you can't
it's
press
good.
the freaking reset button and whatnot.
so that's also annoying, boss. If he gives you bad RNG, he takes forever.
So the deal with this boss is his hitbox is like this small
Yes.
green thing in the middle there. Was that a miss? Yeah,
No,
right. No?
you cannot hit him while he's casting the Acid
Okay.
Storm. That's why this will also be a miss.
Yeah.
So if he spams, you can never hit him.
And yeah, the deal with this boss is the more HP he loses, the larger he grows. But his sprite doesn't hit you or anything. It's just the spells that he's casting all the time.
That was a miss. That was also a miss.
2 misses for charity.
But he's not casting anymore, that's good.
Okay. Does he stop like after a while?
Yeah, now he's dead.
No, it's dead. Okay, nice.
So
You can see
that
he did so much damage. His sprite didn't even have time
Yeah.
to you know.
The funny thing
go
is,
wider.
in the Palace of Darkness, you actually fight him for the first time, and there it's the other way around. He starts being big, and he gets very small until he's dead.
If this boss would have a hitbox, it would be insane.
Which makes more sense,
Exactly.
in my opinion. But
Yeah.
So, and now we gotta fade out the screen to skip that level up text.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, you have to do it here.
Also, shoutouts to my older brother Mike. I remember we leveled up playing this casually. We leveled up our whole party to level 99. Leveled up all the weapons, all the spells, what have you. That was pretty sick. Pretty sick grind. Hey, having so much time being kids back in the day, right? This enemy is always somewhat annoying.
Yeah, these enemies, even with armor, they can deal like 200 damage if you're unlucky. I think these master ninjas, but
Yeah.
mostly once you see them, they start their behavior with spawning their
Yeah.
stone saber, I think it is.
Yeah. Oh. And they can also cast other ninjas. But yeah, those are, I would say they're really the strongest enemy in the whole.
Alright, that was good. Like, that room is important to despawn the enemies because the AI is messing around with you if there's an enemy in the middle.
You know, I just remembered, you know, leveling up to 99 and whatnot because we were listening to this tune a lot of the times, you know, since this was like the last dungeon.
Alright, so we are almost there.
Yeah, only the headbanger, right?
Yeah, let's see if we
Did
get
we
the
skip
RNG
something here?
No.
No, didn't skip anything. Okay. Go. Seeing dialogue again in Thanatos.
So, basically now Thanatos needs a body that is strong enough to hold his soul. And therefore he uses dialogue. And she attacks him and thinks she can destroy his...
Cuck. He's saying cuck.
I hope that would not...
I've seen this for the first time.
This guy is over 30 years old, by the way.
There's nothing wrong with some juvenile humor at 4 a.m. in the morning.
And now Thanatos already captures him as like his new body. But then Dialog talks to us that he will basically just kill himself off to make Thanatos lose the body. So he's just appearing in his true form.
Silence! Dialogue, stop it, please.
Alright, so there should not be... No, I will not call it.
But hype music incoming.
Yeah, that's really happy music, so I will enjoy that. Oh, maybe we can get the headbanger, let's see. That might be the RNG for the headbanger. And the right charge for the headbanger. Okay, let's see. Oops.
Let's go, headbanger.
Come on. Give me the headbanger RNG. Oh, okay, no headbanger RNG.
Okay, you gotta call out the misses though.
Yeah, so that might be quite some. Let's see. No, not attacking the boy, please. But he's also only doing like 180 damage or so. Without armor, he would deal 400 or more than that.
Would
like
be
always
one-shot.
one-shotting. Why are they always casting?
Yeah.
Like normally, or mostly, I would say, like I have no freaking idea.
That's okay.
It's too late.
It's
But normally
okay.
he should just cast on the one that is closest. Oh, no. Okay, he's just trolling around.
Do you still have the overcharge? Yeah. No misses so far, right?
Oh, yes, right? I think so, yes.
Dude, what's going on? Yo, sick RNG.
And that's, by the way, the last boss where we can actually miss.
Oh,
Okay,
that
so
was a
there's
miss.
some more money.
Was that another one?
Yeah, that was also a miss. Yeah, that was also a miss. Okay, we called it. Come on, 1 or 2 more hits, and then you should be done. Alright.
Nice. Beam, 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 beam. So that was the second to last boss.
So, how many misses was that? The last boss will not have any misses.
Yeah, right. So we're gonna be donating $27 to charity. And you're very welcome to donate also for every miss in this beautiful, beautiful speedrun. Especially the walls that have like sick evasion because you know it's a wall.
You love that. You love that.
Walls are known for their very fast and
Yeah, the reflexes. You know?
yeah, the reflexes, man. They're just you try to attack them and they're just jumping away. You know, it's like attacking a house or like like a skyscraper. You know, it's like those things have evasion, right? At least in the universe of Secret of Mana, and we're gonna be advancing the last boss.
And now it's all kind of shaky, and we don't know what is happening. We want to go outside and look what is happening. But another
Is the girl a speedrunner too?
small thing.
Yes.
She's Cuphead goddess.
Yeah, goddess of Cuphead.
All right, and now we see that there's like the story in the beginning of the game, like the gods were angered by the humans because they built this fortress, and they sent out their beast to like destroy everything, and that's what happens now again. Like there's another beast coming, and now we have to destroy that to end the cycle of the story, basically.
Also hype music here.
Oh yes, I always love that that ending. Like the fight is basically that cheap, but it's awesome.
Later, go,
Unless
go,
you
go,
get the
go,
wrong
go, go.
charge, then the fight is not really cheap. But
Double bass.
alright, so we gotta cast Ice Saber, because then the mana sword will stay activated for the rest of the fight.
Because reasons.
Yes, and that's important because the mana sword gives us 100% hit rate, which is annoying, which is amazing.
It's so annoying, it's amazing.
We cannot raise more money, that's why it's annoying. Oh, and that's the right
Okay.
shot. Alright, that should not be anything bad happening now. Unless
So
I don't have MP. How much MP? Alright, it's okay.
Yeah, you have walnuts though, right?
Yes.
Talking walnuts. And also looks like we're gonna be sub-estimate if we're if ZockerStu is.
Even though I
gonna
was
be-
very sure, like 2 hours is too tight for it, but it looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to give her another fairy walnut just to be ready for the second cycle. You can one cycle that boss, but
It's
I'm
frame
just-
perfect.
yeah, okay, yeah, it's frame perfect. It's
Nah,
5 times frame perfect.
yeah. You have to
yeah,
practice
that's
it
because of the barrier.
over
You
and
cannot
over.
hit him.
Yeah.
So now we just have to look out if he's doing lucid beams, because then we might need to change characters. Yes, because always the character that gets casted on obviously cannot open the menu.
Yeah.
It's just like the only annoying thing.
I mean, it's so nice that it doesn't miss anymore.
Yeah, unless
Nice
he's
change of
casting
pace.
in that moment.
Yeah. Can you actually manipulate him to stay longer there and just cast all the time?
Yeah, that's like how you get the one cycle, but it's
Okay.
not that easy.
Yeah. Frame perfect, like we said.
Yes, yes, of course.
Wow.
So it should be like 5 more hits, maybe even 6. Let's see.
I guess it's irrelevant what spell you cast. It's just like the spell animation is just used to avoid the damage from the mana beast, because it's actually hurting a lot. And that's actually, I guess, the official strat. There's no other way to
Yeah,
evade
because
the
this-
damage, or just tank it. I don't
Well,
know
I
what
think
that's.
you intended to cast that one spell that gives you immunity against physical attacks, because all these attacks
Ah.
are physical.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
But that costs like 8 MP, that's pretty expensive. So, and we don't even have that spell because we skipped a lot of dungeons. So, and you know when time is, right? When they gather together.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Okay, nice. Last hit. So I guess we can start clapping. Woo! Nice
Happy that
run.
it worked in the end.
Nice run, my man. Ugh.
Alright, and time. Yeah.
Sick. 157.09. We did it. First night shift at SpeedCon 2019. So once again, we're going to be donating $27 to charity to save the children. I highly recommend, if you play the Miss donation game as well, that you donate the dollars towards the Barbie suit incentive.
Yes.
So when is that run going to be happening?
Sorry?
When is the Barbie suit run going to be happening? The potential Barbie suit.
Oh, let me take a look real quick.
Okay. But yeah, that's our donation. We had 27 misses throughout the run, so we're going to be
That's
donating
quite a lot,
$27.
actually, 27,
yeah, it's above average, you could say. Yeah.
Yeah. but it's okay. We kind of made it through. I mean, I was pretty worried because it's actually a run where a lot of things can go wrong. That's why we did all that safety saves. But yeah, it's a funny game. It's also interesting mechanic to do it with 2 controllers. That's like something totally new when learning this game. I can just recommend that, and yeah. So thank you for having that run.
Oh, sorry, just quick interruption there. The run?
It's on Friday at 11 a.m. local time.
Okay, so we're going to be having some more time to donate towards that. You know, like the
Yeah.
Barbie costume thing. But sorry,
It has to
I
happen. Oh,
didn't want to interrupt
don't hurt
you.
me, please.
Sorry.
All right. No, that was everything that I wanted to say. Thank you for commentating.
Yeah,
it
sure.
was really
Sure.
like it would have been too hard to do that all on my own. So,
You're welcome, man.
so thanks a lot, and all have a lot of fun at SpeedCon. Thank you.
All right, that was ZockerStu with an amazing run of